There's a lot that is going on, a lot that is happening. It makes us tired, frustrated, angry sometimes, and for others, just a state of confusion. In 2016, but on the cusp of 2016, I was having a conversation with myself. And I was thinking about the fact that I came to the United States as an immigrant. And my son came along with me. And after the Trayvon Martin murdered, and then we have Brown, we have Eric Gardner, and countless others, young men of color, people of color. I was at the point of numbness. My son at the time was going to North Carolina A&T, and he would come home for the weekends. And I can't tell you or explain the anxiety and the feeling that I would get in my stomach as a father when he doesn't call when he gets back to campus. Standing at 200 and about 45 pounds, 6'2", 6'3", and he was 18, 19 at the time. America and the society saw him as a grown man, black man in America, who is tall, big, therefore is a threat. So I started to write down small information, and it was like a encouragement, so to speak, in my thoughts. So I started writing. And I came up with a topic for this book: The Fear of a Father. Can we save our sons? I've got a lot of people asking me, or asked me in the past, still asking, why that topic? How, you writing about the fear of a father? I said, yes. Our society tells us that men, we shouldn't cry. We should be bold. We should be courageous. We should be strong. And all of those things are wonderful. But that doesn't mean that we do not become fearful many times in our lives. And this was one of the times that fear overwhelmed me. So I started to write. I grew up in a community in Jamaica in the time where we were scolded, advised, nurtured, taken care of, so to speak, by the community. Many of us, and I can speak for myself, have not met or known my biological father. So I grew up in a single parent household. But as it were, I really at the time didn't miss a father because we have our neighbors, we have the uncle, we have the person up the street, and everybody looks out for you. So there was that the void, but the gap was filled by the community coupled with the church. And when I came to the US and with my son and see all the things that are happening, I had to try to do something, lend my voice to the conversation somehow, but it started with me sharing how I didn't know a father, have not met him, this person to this day. So my son and everybody's child is special to them. My son is the only child, and he is fortunate to a great extent, privileged to a greater extent, because the things that I went through growing up, he doesn't understand because he has not gone through those stuff. I try to break the cycle where he doesn't have to do and go through those stuff. The generation, we pave the way for the next. But in America, these United States of America, being black, a person of color, is a challenge. It is a challenge. We tell our young men to go to college, finish high school, behave, stay away from drugs, be respectful, graduate university, and all of those things. And yes, we can talk about those who have missed the mark because they might not have had the guidance or whatever the circumstances are. But we have those who do follow our advice. They finish high school, they go to college, they graduate college. But in America, none of that matters when you are driving down the street. That you might be educated, or you might be the president of an organization, or you might be the chairman for something. That doesn't matter, because your encounter is only that the color of your skin is the first thing that somebody encounters, particularly law enforcement. Because we have been portrayed for so long to be up to no good. And even as a grown person, there are times when I am so nervous because I do not have the privilege that others have whenever they encounter law enforcement. The first thing is that they see a black man. So, I want especially our single mothers, because I know what it is to grow up in a single household. And mom did the best that she could. And there are a lot of single mothers who are out there presently raising and trying to raise their young men, their sons. The book, The Fear of a Father, serves as a guide. It is a book to empower, to open up this conversation to our young people. So I want you to go out and get a copy of it. We're going to talk more about the fear of a father. Can we save our sons? Thanks. Bye for now.